Thank you, Doctor. We are talking with Patrick Henry. That just occurred to me. Patrick Henry. He was a great statesman.
He said, in history, he said, give me liberty or give me death. And they shot him.
I had to do that in the 6th grade. I've never forgotten it. I don't know what course others may take.
Well, my dad was from the old country, and he gave us all historical names, you know, like I'm Patrick Henry. We got Bennett Gonell. That's my sister.
And your mother is Benjamin Franklin. Bing bong ding. Yeah. You know, today somebody said that, I remember your daughter got married a year or so ago, and have knowing you, because I cannot picture you as becoming possibly soon a grandfather.
Oh, I'd love to.
Would you really?
I really would. I would really love that. You know, my daughter got married about a month before Frank, excuse me. And people came over to me and said, gee, how was the wedding? I said, my daughter had the greatest wedding in the world. And they were expecting me to talk about Frank's wedding. Yeah. It happened, I was working at Caesar's Palace with Frank, and my daughter got married, and I had the wedding at the Waldorf Astoria. I always told her, you're going to have the biggest wedding ever. And I took 2 nights off, and Frank said, gee, I can't be there. He says, why don't you fly her back Sunday, and we'll have another wedding party for her here at Caesar's Palace. And I said, great, because, see, Italians, they bring envelopes.
Ah, yes.
To a wedding.
That's for the...
little gift.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a marvelous wedding, and the mother-in-law sits there, and as they throw those envelopes into the sack or the pillowcase, she had a clicker, and she was... Whoa. They want to get a fair count at the end of the night. I counted 483 envelopes, you know. And then my daughter and her son, and my son-in-law now, we got on the plane, we flew to Vegas, and Frank had a mob. He invited 280 people, took over Caesar's Palace, and again the envelopes. And we never flew the mother-in-law out, but she was sitting there with the clicker. She paid her own way up.
She heard about it and got out.
And they picked up a lot of money. The 2 kids picked up a lot of money in both places. And my daughter was so happy. She said, Daddy, she says, where do we work tomorrow night?
Tell your kids now starting out age, you gotta have a little something.
Oh, that's great. My son's gonna be a doctor.
Is he really?
Yeah. He's a great kid. He's a smart kid, but you know, you don't picture him. He went to bed till he was 16. How am I gonna let him operate on me, you know?
That's kind of nice, a doctor. You know, isn't it funny when somebody says they just become a grandparent, people always applaud.
What?
You know, like you weren't directly responsible for becoming a grandparent. You were responsible for becoming a parent, but everybody lives here for the grandfolks, and they all take vows. That's all that stuff.
Well, you know, I love it because I got 2 kids, a boy and a girl, which is great. And until about 4 years ago, they looked alike. You know, it's sensational when you see them start to change, because about 16 and 17, they both had long hair. They both wore blue jeans. I don't know who was who. You know, I wait till they go to the bathroom and I peek.
That's my boy.
That's my boy sitting down. So.
So again, that boy's going to be a doctor, huh?
Yeah.
I was talking with Frank yesterday. He just taped his show down here, and he was out. He sang the national anthem at the opening of the Dodgers game yesterday. Right? You were out there.
Well, I'm a nut, you know, and I know Tommy Lasorda.
And that's a tough song to sing.
Oh.
For every performer almost dreads doing the national anthem.
You can hardly get a good arrangement on that. You know?
Charts are tough.
Charts are tough. And that really, you know what happened? Frank told Tom Lasorda about a year ago, we were in Chicago, and Tom is a beautiful guy. He really got that team hustling. They got to go all the way. And Frank said, if you become the manager, I will sing Star Spangled Banner opening day. And Tommy was thrilled because he loves Frank, you know.
Right.
Lasorda, Sinatra. Boys are gonna hate him. He's marked for a hit in Jersey. So he got the manager's job, and he was gonna sing it. Now, Tom Lasorda and I went out one night in New York. We went to catch Buddy Greco at the Rainbow Grill. And Buddy came over and he said, gee, Tom, I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy for you. He says, I want to sing the Star Spangled Banner on opening day. And I said, hey, hold it, Buddy. Just a minute. I said, Sinatra's gonna do Star Spangled Banner, but if it rains, I said, you are a designated singer. I said, now don't feel bad, it's gonna rain 30 days in a row before Jerry Vale gets his shot.
Designated singer? That's funny. Let me do a commercial here, we'll come back. We'll return right after this.
Short break.